Good morning, children, and welcome back to your social science class. Hope you're enjoying your sessions with me and going through the videos. And it is my humble request that you all should watch videos also of all the teachers. All are working hard, children, for enhancing your knowledge. Today also, we will be taking a geography chapter. First, we did, I think, Saudi Arabia. We had 2 sessions of Saudi Arabia, and then we had prairies, temperate grasslands, Saudi Arabia, hot desert regions. Okay, now I will be taking a very cold place. Hottest also we have taken. We took the hottest. We took the then deserts lying in these Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn belt. Then we took grassland region, that was prairies. Tall grasses areas we have taken, that was prairie. And there were also no big trees and all. And in desert region, rarely trees are there. So desert region, rarely trees, hot desert region. Then we had temperate grasslands. And today we'll be having a discussion on a very beautiful place, but very cold it is over there. Can you guess? If you can guess, it is none other than Greenland, a land in the tundra region. A land in the tundra region. Okay. Now see, Greenland, as it near the Arctic Circle. So, what type of weather is expected over there? It is very cold over there. As the name comes, Greenland. It's not that it's very green, but it is covered with snow. That is the point. Now, I'll be sharing screen also with you all. Then map will also be there. We'll be studying about climate, vegetation, animals, and how people are living over there. What type of conditions are there? I'll be discussing with you all. So this time we are taking place covered with snow and ice. Okay, that is Greenland. Now children, Greenland, if you'll see, when I'll share the map with you all, it is near North America. Although Greenland is geographically a part of North American continent, but it has been politically and culturally associated with Europe for about a millennium. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that geographically, Greenland is a part of North America, but politically and culturally, it is associated with Europe for about a millennium. I think this point is clear to you. Greenland geographically is a part of North America, but culturally and politically, it is associated with Europe. These points should be very clear to you when I'm making you understand this chapter. So always keep these things in mind, how I'm explaining you and how you have to brush up with that thing. Just not brush up with that knowledge, that when we are studying Greenland, what should come to your mind? Immediately that map should come to your mind. Okay, North America is there, Arctic Circle is there, it's very cold over there. Geographically, North America is having control, and politically and culturally, it is influenced associated with Europe. Okay, then it is a world's largest island. Greenland is the world's largest island and an autonomous Danish dependent territory. I repeat, it should be very clear to you. Greenland is the world's largest island and an autonomous Danish dependent territory with limited self government and its own parliament. Is it clear to you? World's largest island and an autonomous Danish dependent territory with limited self-government and its own parliament. It is the 12th largest country. So these points, children, should be very clear to you. This is the extra knowledge which I'm giving to you. So just keep the points in your mind, okay, always. Now, I'll be sharing screen with you all. So just pay attention and enjoy with the topics. Okay. Now see, Greenland, a land in the tundra region. Greenland, a land in the tundra region. Okay. Now, I have just arranged one image for you. Just see, it's from Greenland only. Just enjoy the image. Can you see this? All houses are covered with snow. All the houses are covered with snow. Now see. While studying, we should enjoy also. No? Everyone is working hard. Every teacher is working hard for you all so that you get the correct knowledge. And you should enjoy also with the teacher, how she's teaching. So children, please, you all should watch the videos. Now see, Greenland is here. North America is here. Okay. It's having influence of Europe. So this is Greenland. Arctic Circle is here. You all know this very well. Can you see this? Okay. Now, the map of North America shows the tundra region that lies between 66.5 degree north and 90 degree north. I'll just show you here. From here till here. Arctic Circle is here. From 66, see. 60 is coming here, 66.5. Above that it can be until this Arctic Circle, 90 degree north they are taking. Okay. The map of North America shows the tundra region that lies between 66.5 degree north to 90 degree north. It is known by many names such as frigid zone, polar region, etc. So this is known by different names because it's a tundra region. That's belt is lying between 66.5 degree north to 90 degree north. It means this Arctic Circle and the North Pole. It is known by many different names, that is frigid zone and polar zone, etc. Greenland, as I told you, is a territory of Denmark and lies in this region. It's a territory of Denmark. Okay. Physically, though, this North America continent is having control over this country. Now, it is known by many names such as frigid zone, polar region, etc. Greenland is a territory of Denmark and lies in this region. Most part of Greenland lies to the north of the Arctic Circle. The nearest continent to Greenland is North America. It lies towards the northeast of North America. As I showed you, it is lying to the northeast of North America. I'll just show you here also. It should be clear, children. The map also. Northeast. North is this and east is this. So it's lying on the northeast side of North America. This is the meaning of this. Greenland is only 650 kilometers away from the North Pole. So you can imagine glaciers, ice, snow and all. So Greenland is only 650 kilometers away from the North Pole. It is the largest island in the world. The Baffin Bay and the Davis Strait separate Greenland from the northern islands of Canada. So what is separating from the northern islands of Canada? The Baffin Bay and the Davis Strait. The bay and the Davis Strait separate Greenland from the northern islands of Canada. So this is very important that Greenland is only 650 kilometers away from the North Pole. Only 650 kilometers away. Okay. And it's the largest continent, 650 kilometers away from the North Pole. And the Baffin Bay and the Davis Strait separate Greenland from the northern islands of Canada. Okay, and it's the 12th largest country, I told you also. Now see, the beautiful picture of houses in Greenland. Just see, I'll just scroll it for you all. And just see, the glaciers are there, big glaciers are there. Everywhere snow is there. Can you see this? Just see the big glaciers. Okay. We now will going to next topic. Relief features. Now we'll take relief features. Now Greenland has a mountainous surface. What type of surface? Mountainous surface. Almost the whole of Greenland remains covered with thick layers of ice called ice cap. This layer is quite thick and at some places it is about 2 kilometers deep, and it is at some places it is about 2 kilometers deep. It has an area of about 21.5 lakh square kilometer. Now, what type of surface Greenland is having? It has a mountainous surface. Children, just keep one thing in mind. Now I'm explaining you about Greenland. What you will understand and what you will keep in your mind will be there if you will understand nicely, and when you are watching the video, you are paying attention. Okay, two things should be there. You have to pay attention and you have to be very little bit, you have to concentrate. So little bit be strict yourself and watch the video. The name Greenland has been given so as to attract settlers from other country. Now you know who gave this name? Eric the Red. This fact is also there. One fact is shared. Eric the Red, the Norwegian explorer, gave the name Greenland to this island. Now, why this name was given? To attract the settlers, that it's a Greenland, greenery is there, that thing they wanted. So who gave this name? You should know. Eric the Red, the Norwegian explorer, gave the name Greenland to this island. So now, why it was given by him? To attract many settlers to come and settle over there. Now, you all know it is near Arctic Circle. Can it be green? It is covered with snow. Otherwise, it looks white, as 80% of its area remains covered with ice and snow throughout the year. Now, anyone can ask you, how much area is covered? 80% area is covered with snow and ice throughout the year. And who gave the name? Eric the Red, the Norwegian explorer, gave the name Greenland to this island for attracting many settlers. For attracting many settlers. Okay. Now, ice caps are there. Almost two-thirds of its area lies within the Arctic Circle. And it is only 650 kilometer away. I told you it is only 650 kilometer away from Arctic Circle. And two-third, 2 by 3 of its area lies within the Arctic Circle. The average thickness of ice cover is about 1500 meters. Is about 1500 meters. Average thickness. And two-thirds of its area lies within the Arctic Circle. Okay, ice caps, can you see this? And one polar bear is also there. Nicely. Is enjoying floating on the ice. Now, the capital of Greenland is Nuuk. That is Gordhap, other name. So the capital of Greenland is Nuuk. Huge floating pieces of ice that break and slide into the sea are called icebergs. See the icebergs? They are floating and polar bear is enjoying. No? See the polar bear is enjoying? No? Yes. So huge floating pieces of ice that break off and slide into the sea are called icebergs. So these are the icebergs. You should know. Okay. Huge floating pieces of ice that break off. They break off and they slide into the sea. Means they are moving onto the sea. They are called icebergs. They keep floating till they melt. They keep floating till they melt. What? Icebergs. They are floating and the polar bear is also floating with it. Now comes climate. The climate of Greenland is extremely, children, this I want to tell you, this is the picture I brought for you of capital of Greenland. So beautiful houses. Can you see this? Blue, red, yellow. They are colored so that they can have a difference. Because everywhere snow is there now. So that some specification is given, red, yellow, beautiful colors, different colors houses are there. So these are houses of capitals of Greenland, that is Nuuk. Climate. The climate of Greenland is extremely cold. Quite obvious, it is near Arctic Circle and it is having glaciers and all. The climate of Greenland is extremely cold. Its temperature rarely rises above the freezing point. Summers are cool and short. There is continuous day-night for weeks. Continuous daylight for week. So climate very cold. Just see icebergs floating. So cold it is now. When you watch also we get little bit different we feel na. That's how see big icebergs. Rarely we can think of going there. We are staying in India. That also in Rajasthan. Very hot during summers. Louis, the local wind during summers. Now, the climate of Greenland is extremely cold. Its temperature rarely rises above the freezing point. Rarely rises. Summers are cool and short, and there is continuous daylight for weeks. There is continuous daylight for weeks. Okay. Now, next. Seen icebergs and all? Nice, na? Now, An iceberg, just see floating icebergs, such huge size iceberg. An iceberg can be very dangerous to the ships crossing the Atlantic Ocean. An iceberg can be very dangerous to the ships crossing the Atlantic Ocean because they are floating with their own speed, and if the ship just strikes with it, it can be harmful or dangerous for the ship. Winters are long, bitterly cold, dark, and gloomy. Chilly winds blow at a high speed of about 150 kilometers per hour. Chilly winds. It's very cold. They are blowing at a high speed of about 150 kilometers per hour. So winters are long, bitterly cold, dark, and gloomy. Chilly winds blow at a high speed of about 150 kilometer per hour. So an iceberg is dangerous for ships? Yes or no? True or false? We can say true. Now, this region which I'm showing you on right hand side is a Dras in Jammu and Kashmir. This is the picture I brought for you all is of Dras, a place in Jammu and Kashmir. Now this region has been compared with the Greenland. Anyone can ask you, name the place in India which is compared with Greenland. Immediately it should come to your mind Dras in Jammu and Kashmir. Dras in Jammu and Kashmir has similar conditions that to the Greenland, has similar conditions to the that of Greenland. What? So you can compare Dras of Jammu and Kashmir with which place? It can be compared with Greenland. It can be compared with Greenland. Okay. So please keep in mind, I brought a, just see, snow is also there everywhere. There's a place, Dras in Jammu and Kashmir. Now comes vegetation. We know plants cannot grow when the temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. The temperature of Greenland remains near or below freezing point. Near or below freezing points. Is it clear? We know plants cannot grow when the temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. The temperature in Greenland remains near or below freezing point. Trees cannot grow in this climatic condition. Trees cannot grow in this climatic condition because it's very cold. So that's why Greenland is a barren land. As we discussed for Saudi Arabia also, but Saudi Arabia changed, the government of Saudi Arabia changed everything over there. So Greenland is a barren land. During short summers, small plants come up which are less than 2 feet in height. They are less than 2 feet in height. So plants which are coming up, they are less than 2 feet in height. Greenland, a barren land because temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. Immediately, children, these things should come to your mind. What I'm telling you. Okay. So Greenland plants cannot grow up because temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. It remains near or below freezing point only. So how can trees grow where freezing point temperature is there? They cannot grow in this climatic condition. That's why Greenland is a barren land. That's why Greenland is a barren land. Okay. Now during short summers, small plants come up which are less than 2 feet, which are less than 2 feet in height. Mosses I've shown you here. Just see. And these are lichens. Mosses and lichens are the natural vegetation of this region. You also remember, I've shown you the image also. Mosses and lichens are the natural vegetation of this region. Other plants of this region are wild grasses, shrubs and bushes, blueberries and cranberries. So natural vegetation includes mosses and lichens. Other plants of this region are wild grasses, shrubs, bushes, blueberries and cranberries. Okay, getting my point? If we talk about vegetation, temperature is below 4 degrees Celsius. Always near or below freezing point. Trees cannot grow. It's a barren land. During short summers, small plants come up which are less than 2 feet in height. Mosses and lichens are the natural vegetation of this region. Other plants of this region are wild grasses, shrubs and bushes, blueberries and cranberries. Okay. Other plants of this region are wild grasses, shrubs, bushes, blueberries and cranberries. Okay. Now I think we will discuss about animals. Reindeer. Can you see this? Musk ox. Just see the images. Caribou. These are the animals found. These are the animals found in Greenland. These are the animals which are found in Greenland. Okay. Only those animals are found in Greenland which can survive extreme cold climate. That is there. Because it is now, because it is very cold. Similarly, in the hot desert region, camel can survive because it can stay without water for many days. And it is known as the ship of the desert. Camel. Why camel is more suitable in the desert region? Because it can live without water for many days. And in desert region, water is very scarce, and after many long distances, you get water. So, and camel is having the capacity to store water also, and it can live without water for many days also. Is it clear? Only those animals are found in Greenland which can survive the extremely cold. So when we compare with Greenland, climate of Greenland is very cold. So only those animals which can adapt themselves to extreme cold climate can survive in Greenland. A peculiar animal found in this region is musk ox. Just see. I have brought the image for you. Musk ox is here. Okay. It has a long shaggy coat which almost reaches the ground. Whatever appearances, it looks that long shaggy coat which almost reaches the ground. The reindeer is the most common animal of this region. The reindeer, I'll just you show, just see here. The reindeer is the most common animal of this region. Other animals found in this region are the Arctic hare, the Arctic fox, the Arctic wolf, caribou. I brought that image for you of caribou, snowy owl, seals, walruses, huskies, and the polar bear. Huskies and the polar bear. Okay, I'll show you the image. Just see the huskies, the dogs, beautiful dog, no? Just see the image here of huskies. Just see the eyes, brown and looks like green. They're very active, very, because they're staying in such harsh conditions. Okay, huskies, polar bears. See polar bear? Beautiful. How they're lying both one on the other? No? Mama is here. Their mama is here. Their children are next to mama. You also love your mama? Everyone loves? Very good. Now, okay. Other animals found in this region are the Arctic hare. See, three though you can learn like this only. Arctic hare, Arctic wolf, Arctic fox, caribou, snow owl, seals, walruses, huskies, and the polar bear. The fur of the ox, the fur of the fox and the polar bear is used for making fur coats because it is very cold. So the fur of the fox and the polar bear is used for making fur coats. So they are making their coats with the fur of these animals, of these two animals. Okay. Now tomorrow I'll just complete two more points are there. Or we can continue tomorrow also regarding the animals. So beautiful pictures I've shown you all, lichens, mosses, vegetation, Dras and area in Jammu Kashmir. I'm just showing again so that you icebergs, Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, ice caps. Just see this polar bear enjoying on the ice caps. Then Eric the Red, who gave the name Greenland to this island. Okay, children? Now, this is your map, and here I'm ending till animal, and then after 2-3 lines we'll be continuing with the life of the people. Hope you all might have enjoyed this session of Greenland with me. Don't think it's a Greenland, it's a barren land, and it is covered with snow. Eric the Red gave this. 1 minute, let me stop sharing this. Okay, children. Eric the Red gave this name Greenland because he wanted to attract many settlers. Okay, but in reality, Greenland is covered with snow. Okay, children. Hope you all might have enjoyed. Stay safe. Nowadays, children, don't go out at any cost. Everyone is announcing wear your mask until and unless an emergency is there. No one should leave their house, even your parents also, children. Drink hot water, keep your throat warm, and avoid ice creams or any such things which spoil your throat. Okay, children, please listen to your teachers also and avoid pressurizing your parents to make this, to make this. Okay, no ice creams, no cold water. Don't think I'm teaching about Greenland. So you say, Mama, I'll drink cold water. Ma'am is teaching about Greenland. On that day, she was teaching about Sahara Desert, so I can have hot water. No, I'm just joking. Just to change your mood, avoid drinking cold water and just listen to your parents. Hope you all might have enjoyed the session with me. Stay blessed and goodbye.